guys, I'm Mike.
I'm Ed.
And this is Ed and Mike Do Golf. Today we're going to be talking about vertical pressures and torque pressures into the ground, different types of loads that you'll see from different players, what adds consistency, what adds power, and then a good blend for each. So I'll have Ed demonstrate this. Ed, go ahead and set up to the ball. Okay, the first demonstration is going to be the George Gankas Extended Flex. Now, when I say George Gankas, what I mean is he knows all of these. He knows how to match you up completely. But for this demonstration, we'll do a little bit of what Matt Wolf does. All right, up to the top, extend that back leg. Good. Now, flex it into the downswing. Now, what he has done essentially is he has added what's called a vertical pressure. That's like if you're about to jump. Okay? So what he's doing is loading all his body weight up and then, boom, loading it all vertically down into the ground. What that does is go up to the top and extend. When he flexes, load down, there is an equal pressure pushing up off of the ground, and what that's going to do is then when he comes through the ball, there's a thing called parametric acceleration, which will whip the club head through. So the players that extend and flex have a lot of power. Sometimes they lose a little bit of consistency, okay? Now we're going to talk a little bit about a Johnny Ruiz load, okay? Most of you have seen him play. He stays in more of a flex position with his irons. With his driver, you will see him rehearse up here across the line, then he shallows and flexes, okay? So in this one, Ed, float to the back, keep the leg flexed, and then as you're flexing down, keep it flexed and turned, okay? So these players use what's called a torque force. So you've seen this a lot of times with George. If I was on ice, this is what my feet would be doing, okay? So they keep it flexed, and their power comes from that torque force into the ground, and they get a lot of rotational speed. It also keeps consistency. Why? Because I'm maintaining my level from the ground, okay? Anytime you go up, you have to go the equal distance back down, and then when the club releases, you have to go the equal distance back up. This is power, okay, and a good blend. Now, when you have this leg flexed and you maintain your levels, they usually have a more consistent strike and ball pattern, but they're usually a little bit shorter, okay? So now let's talk about a good blend. Go ahead, Ed. What I like to see in all of my players is a slight extension in the backswing, still keeping the shoulder plane, add a slight flex on the way down to P6, and then when they bust through, I like to see that second extension. Why are we doing this? You're getting your vertical pressure, then you're using your torque pressure, and then you're using another vertical. Why would I want that? Watch this alignment rod. I'm going up, I'm gaining depth, space, I've lifted up my body mass, I've dropped it down into the ground and slotted the club, and then as I'm extending back up, my left shoulder and hand are raising. This is the catapult effect, or the parametric acceleration that allows for speed, okay? So this is a good blend. Slight extension, slight flexion, slight extension. Now you have to find what matches for you. You can either be an extender and a flexor, get a ton of verticals, pound the hell out of the ball. You can be a flexor, maintain your levels, be super consistent. It's a good way to go if you're already a long hitter. Or you can work your butt off and get the blend, okay? Nice work, guys.